people. And this is in plain sight. We're okay with this in Georgia, that this has been placed there under surveillance, of course, cameras everywhere in case somebody wants to go defame it. Right? They want to make sure nobody touches their commandments. You can't even put the 10 Commandments out in front of a courthouse anymore, but you can put their commandments up, their laws of the land, right? Which should be offensive to all, being that it says to keep the population under 500 million when we're at over 7 billion. So what does that mean for the rest of the world? That they're planning a massive extermination, right? And look at the signs pointing towards it, the FEMA camps, the stuff that they've created with ISIS, Korea, etc., etc. Their plan all along is to depopulate. 500 million is the goal. I've put in my other videos, I put clips in there from Henry Kissinger, Ted Turner, all these elitists talking about Bill Gates, how we need to get the population down. It's right there in the Georgia Guidestones. Their guide for the rest of humanity, whoever survives what's about to occur. Goal 2, guide reproduction wisely, improving fitness and diversity. Because they even want to control who's producing and who's not. We've seen that in other countries before where you're only allowed to have a certain amount of children under law of the land. They're going to guide that. They're not going to allow you to have as many kids as you want. They're going to defy God and his will. You're going to be under such strict dictatorship. Number 3, unite humanity with a living new language. Okay, that's a one language. They want to go back to one language like it was at the Tower of Babel before God scrambled up the languages to prevent them from starting a new world order. Okay, so they want to go back to one singular language. Number 4, rule, passion, faith, tradition, and all things with tempered reason. Number 5, protect people and nations with fair laws and just courts, right? Just courts that they control completely like they do now. Number 6, let all nations rule internally, resolving external disputes in a world court. That's right, a world court. A one world court. 7, avoid petty laws and useless officials. I don't even need to get into what that means. Jeez. 8, balance personal rights with social duties. In other words, make sure you balance, right? Because they're all about balancing the yin and the yang, the good and the bad, as above, so below. They want to make sure you balance your personal rights with your social duties, your obligations socially in this new world order. Number 9, prize truth, beauty, love, seeking harmony with the infinite. That's very nice and pagan. Number 10, be not a cancer on the earth. Leave room for nature. Leave room for nature. They say it twice, to leave room for nature. Folks, forget the 10 commandments, according to the elitists, because you got a new 10 commandments, their commandments, the law of the land, man's law. No longer God's law. Like I said earlier in this video, you can't even display the 10 commandments outside a courthouse. Okay, you can't even display them anymore. But nobody's in an uproar about this facade that's been put up, that's allowed to stay up, that's being monitored, 24/7 surveillance to make sure nobody touches it. Right? This is their law, the Masonic law, the Satanic law, how they want you to live, how they're going to control your life. This is in plain sight. Has anyone ever heard of it? I hope you have. If you haven't, here's the news flash. This is in plain sight in Georgia. It's a monument. People go on vacations to visit it.